Hey there, I look different today, don't I? Huh? Well, that's okay, isn't it? Freedom. Truckers go trucker. Canada freedom. 2022. Get the little brat, Trudeau. I had a run in with his dad in 1978, but I attacked him through the media. Gun control was introduced by Pierre Elliott Trudeau, a tyrant and a psychopath. Then was birthed little Justin Trudeau, who's no better. I guess I can stick this here, can I? All right. Oh, see, it slipped. So, no, it ain't working. Okie doke. That's the mic. Columbia T-shirt, Artificial Reef Society of British Columbia, Canada. Anyway, I thought I'd wear it. It's red. Canada, red. Okay, so, meaning the flag is red. Okay. Well, you know these politicians are like parasites. They eat away your rights in time, decade after decade. You want your freedoms? Good idea. Like rust. These politicians eat away good metal. Like maggots, they just eat away, eat away. Control, control, control. So this is kind of an unusual video, I would think. Normally I'm not political, but when it comes to freedoms, I'm very political, I guess, or active. So what's the new terms they like using, all the characters? Insurgents. Don't you like that? Insurgents? Is that the word they use? Are you an insurgent? Detergent, insurgent. I think it is. In the USA it happened a bit. Insurgents, terrorists. Yeah, right. Truckers? Nah, I don't think so. It's just a peaceful demonstration. They won't leave until Trudeau resigns. He should resign. I mean, his daddy was a psychopath, and I got slammed by gun control by Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Bill C-51, 58, 51. But I fought it, and I called him out on the press through the television and as well as newspapers. I had the support of the Canadian Gun Collectors of Canada and Defense Fund. When all my cases, all my guns were returned to me. And then we tried suing them to the provincial ombudsman, who is David Davies, and the other fellow. So I just want to say that go, Canada, go. I hope the USA can get rid of its graft and corruption. Lawyers and psychopaths that take money from people, and as well as the politicians, of course. You just simply gotta don't want them and vote them out and get rid of them. Get rid of both parties. They're useless. I see that a few Canadians had American flags in the back of their truck with the Canadian flag. Good. Come on, guys, let's go for it. Freedom, freedom. I'm kind of wandering all over the place. That's okay. I tend to do that, don't I? Okay. So, all good luck to Canada. I'm a Canadian, so I call myself a planet person because I lived in different countries. It's kind of noisy here, isn't it? Well, over here. Lived in different countries and saw the results of certain things. I was there when the Berlin Wall came down. I was in line with them, folks. Why? Because I had to get 6 months my passport stamped, which I still do. And so the idea of freedom is great because if you remember the 70s, it was quite different then. Now, everything's restricted. The poor old USA has most incarcerated country in the world. You didn't know that? Sad but true. We don't want Canada getting that way. It's getting weird up there. Anything with Trudeau gets weird. or those characters with Trudeau. You want a country that's free, like Switzerland is free? I think so. They don't need these dirty lawyers and con artists. Even building contractors are con artists too. You got to be really careful and get true people. Yeah, you got bad luck. Speaking of America, bad luck with getting these two ridiculous presidents, Trump and Biden. Sorry, but that's the way it goes. I guess can you vote in a whole different new party that would respect your USA Constitution and Bill of Rights and get things rolling again? Wow. I think every country's always had problems. So, I'm happy that Canada took action. Now, I know the controls are all over the internet, like Funbook, Facebook, YouTube, Google. They are just, and paranoid agencies like the CIA. You gotta have one good agency like the FBI, maybe they're paranoid and sick too. But paranoia, if you don't know it, is a disease, a mental illness. And a lot of these politicians are mentally ill as control freaks. So, what you gotta do is get rid of them. Defund them. Get somebody in that's responsible and respects all rights of all people. Jeez. Talk about ridiculous. So what if a person's skin color is different? That doesn't even mean anything. It's a small planet. To go around the whole thing is only 24,000 miles. That's nothing. Come on, get real. I know what it's like to be slammed with Pierre Elliott Trudeau and gun control. Maybe because I squirted his wife with a water pistol when she's a young lady with Lonnie Truesdale and my sister Margot. He didn't forget. Anyway, never mind. That's kind of off topic. So, the other thing is possibly if things really get tight is, for communication that is, because you can't say certain words, you get slammed. It's ham radio. That's 100 watts out and receiving on all bands, and I have portables. These are portables down here. About 35 pounds, but it's a portable. 100 watts as well, and you can boost 100 watts with an RF amp, and I have one that goes up to 1,000 watts. So get into ham radio, you can do digital stuff, type letters and things like here's the typewriter. It'll work. Ancient, but it'll work. Ham TV. That's really advanced. Ham radio these days. I might have to resort to ham radio. A long time ago, CBs was a big thing with truckers. So support the truckers. Please support them. I sound like an activist. I'm active, Captain. I am an activist. No, I fight back when I get cornered or wrongly accused of something. And I fight back. There's like no tomorrow. Never mess with an engineer. I may act stupid and silly and be an overglorified scrap collector, but you crossed me over and I got ways of slamming you down, which I've done. I've done all kinds of things like that. And for other people too. I have a lot of contacts in the news media. I was a member of CNN Report and had CNN phone me a few times for stories. But I have at least 500 to 1,000 contacts, and I posted all the emails in a blogger years ago. Ready, keep your powder dry, wait for the whites of their eyes, right? I do that. Anyway, I sent out some of the stuff on the YouTube video of the Truckers Freedom 2021 to a bunch of news people today, and some of them actually replied, as well as a congressman. Probably get a load tonight. They'll cover. I don't want to be interviewed. Okay. Another time for Discovery or Fox, whatever. Just look at what's going on in Canada, please, and report it. Good. So, what else can I talk about? Well, I covered that. I've seen all these dirty lawyers and filthy garbage parasites. And I won't go there. They are dirty people. They need to be on Xanax or need mental help. They're really spooky too. And dangerous. No, I've had run-ins with them. So you guys got to really keep your powder dry and wait till the waist of their eyes and keep on doing it. Keep on trucking, as the old saying goes, but corner that dirty little brat and get him to resign. Good work, I love it. The little punk is in hiding for the weekend with an excuse that sort of follows a typical politician, typical lawyer bullshit. So what else I've been doing today? Well, cleaned this guy up here, this telescope. Got more Raven videos and Mr. Squirrel, Roscoe the Squirrel. I like wearing this shirt because it represents one of the best times in my life, working with the Reef Society of British Columbia, Canada. I had the privilege to work on a warship, one of my favorite things of interest, a destroyer class, Mackenzie class. On 4 of them, besides Columbia, there was Yukon, Saskatchewan, Mackenzie, Yukon. Yes, I'd already said Yukon. I did it all over again. But right now, I'm working on things here, as you can see. As well as getting this fellow operational. He's already operational.